Audit of Georgia's film tax credit indicates that the state has tightened some of its accountability, but is still exaggerating the industry's impact on jobs and the economy. 11 Alive's Doug Richards reports the industry is poised to surpass $1 billion worth of clout.
Georgia's film industry created this sprawling development here in Fayette County, and it would not have happened without the state's generous film tax credit.
The infrastructure has been building here for years because of that tax credit.
Alongside the sound stages at Trilith and other studios, workers are moving earth to build even more facilities for a filmmaking community that has planted roots in Fayette County, an industry that owes its presence to the state's generous film tax credit.
I'm a filmmaker, writer.
John Bjord is from Tennessee, but acquired a home in Fayette County to build a studio here with the state's help.
It's a win-win situation, both for the state, the people of the state, and also the filmmaking community. Symbiotic relationship.
But state auditors have been critical of the state's generosity and its transparency, writing a scathing report on the film tax credit 2 years ago. This week, they said much has improved, but that the state is still exaggerating the number of film jobs in Georgia, that tax incentives still benefit out-of-state workers, that Georgia's tax credit has no cap, and that there's no disclosure of what companies are getting how much of the state's tax credit.
This is a net loser for Georgia taxpayers. All the data says so.
J.C. Bradbury is an economist who has been critical of the state's film tax credit. He also marvels at its popularity at the state capitol among both political parties.
It builds a lot of positive vibes. Well, the costs are really very hidden, and so I think that explains its political success.
Earlier this year, the Georgia Senate briefly considered putting a cap on Georgia's film tax credit. That only lasted for about a day, withdrawn because the tax credit and the film industry enjoys so much political support in Georgia. In Fayette County, Doug Richards, 11 Alive News.